So how you doing tonight, Coach?
Well, Travis McDonald feeds inside the ball, loose ball,
out to the 20, gets a good hole. He's to the 30, the 40, the 50, has one man to beat. He runs him over, and he's out to the 50-yard line.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Ever felt alone after buying a vehicle? High Point Auto and Truck Center has been here for over 20 years and will continue to be here during and after the sale of your new car or truck. Pontiac, GMC, Cadillac. Vehicles you can trust, a dealership you can depend on. High quality, high standards. High Point Auto and Truck Center, exit 177, Cadillac.
Who can join Wexford Community Credit Union? Anyone who lives, works, or worships in Wexford, Missaukee, or Osceola County. Why join Wexford Community Credit Union? We're local. Your money stays here in the community. That leads to lower fees, better rates, and more financial control. Convenience. Our website and electronic services free up more of your valuable time. Personal service. At Wexford Community Credit Union, you're a person, not an account number. Join the Wexford Community Credit Union today and see the difference. Steve Anderson and the team at Cadillac Tire Center are proud longtime sponsors of Viking Sports on TV2 and 98. Cadillac Tire Center offers tires for every season by Dayton, Bridgestone, Firestone, Michelin, and Goodyear. You can also count on them for brakes, shocks, struts, ball joints, tie rod ends, CV axles, front end alignments, rack and pinion, and more. So for new tires plus quality automotive service, you can depend on Cadillac Tire Center.
All my life I have been in.
It's a plane! You're watching Cadillac Viking football on TV2 and 98. He could go all the way. Touchdown, Cadillac Vikings! Vikings draw first blood with a touchdown by number 13. Gary Silvers takes it in. He is gonna go all the way. Touchdown, Cadillac Vikings! Reed Norman back to kick for the Vikes. Oh, and there's a fake. Look at what we have. We're not going to drop that one. He is going to go to the 10, to the 5-yard line. Holy cow, what a play by the Cadillac Vikings. That was not expected.
All right. Good evening. This is Jeff Brooks. I'm here with John Emmington. And on the camera tonight is Jed Raybold. And we got ourselves a homecoming 2010 at Cadillac High School, featuring the Cadillac High School Vikings against the Traverse City, the Trojans from Traverse City. It's going to be an exciting matchup, John.
Yeah, it sure is. Nowhere else you'd rather be on a Friday night. Beautiful summer, well, summer-like night in the fall. Beautiful colors out there. Huge crowd. Warm weather. Dry. Can't ask for anything more, bud.
You better believe it. Great turnout. Great crowd. Good gate for Cadillac Athletic Department, and they had a nice dinner beforehand. Saw a lot of old players, some people I recognize at Clay Comstock. They all come back. It's kind of nice to see familiar faces from the past come back and support their Cadillac Vikings.
Yeah, sure is. The old homecoming tradition. Cadillac celebrates it like none other. We're missing, all we're missing this year is the ESPN crew that was here last year, I guess. But
well, tonight is going to be an exciting contest. We have, like I said, the Trojans from Traverse City coming in. They're coming in at 3-3. I think it's a 3-3 that can be a little deceiving. They have played teams such as Grand Haven, down in Grand Rapids, and Granville, and that whole league down there, John, is just absolutely rock solid with athletes and football teams.
Sure it is. They've got an advantage of having within 20, 30 minutes of their school. Huge schools like we have to travel distances for, other than these Traverse City teams that we play. So they see great competition week in and week out, and it's kind of a scary thing at 3-3. They really need this football game, and we really want this football game. And I'm sure Coach Webb would say we need it too, but on paper they really need to win this football game, and I'm sure it fires them up playing in front of our huge crowd, and so we will definitely get their best football game from today, I'm sure.
I believe that is going to be true, John, because Traverse City Trojans, they are a physical team. They always have been, and I am a firm believer that Traverse City, regardless of their record at 3-3, is the team you need to beat if you're going to win the Big North Conference.
Absolutely. They're just stooped in tradition back from when before the schools split and became East and West, and all of those state championship banners still hang in their gymnasium, and they know how to play football, and they know how to get fired up to play football. And as they come onto the field, you can see that they've got size, they've always got speed, they've always got huge numbers, and you can really throw out that record whenever Cadillac plays a Traverse City team. We've got to play every single down, play it really well, and I'm confident that we will.
I agree with you. It's great to see. We got the band lining up for the tunnel. A lot of our Pop Warner kids and our younger freshmen and 7th and 8th grade players, they like to get into the excitement, and that's good to see. But I think some of the keys to the game will be, and I hate to be a broken record, but it's going to be your senior leadership. It's the guys that have been here for the last couple years and know how to, I guess, handle their emotions on a homecoming night.
Yeah, there's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of distractions that can come with a homecoming game, starting with the parade after school. I'm sure it starts way before that, earlier in the week, as they dress up goofy all week long and celebrate, a great tradition of homecoming week. There's a lot of different things you can put your mind on, and it will be up to our seniors to, once the whistle sounds, the ball is kicked, to get the younger kids focused on what has to happen for 48 minutes on the field. Yep. It is great to look down there and see all those kids running around. I may be a little biased, but you can't get this stuff in any other sport in high school, and I love watching those younger kids see this happen, play in front of, I don't know how many hundreds or thousands people we have here, but it's just a great thing to be able to watch and participate in, and it doesn't last forever. It's great to see.
You better believe it. Again, this is a Friday night homecoming at Cadillac. Again, my name's Jeff Brooks. I'm standing right alongside my good friend John Emmington. We're bringing you channel 97 and 98 football, and also on the camera is Jed Raybold. We appreciate his time for spending Friday night here at the Veterans Memorial Stadium. So I think we're starting with our offense tonight. Usually we go with our defense, but tonight we're going to introduce our offense. And wouldn't you know, the big center right in the middle, Parcell. Number 65, Jacob Lowing. Number 77, Ryan Gald. Number 72, Riley Norman, the big boy. Number 52, James Concrete. I'll call him Concrete tonight. Number 20, Isaac Baker, starting at tight end. Number 33, one of your captains, Mike Weeks, makes a lot of big plays. And here comes number 6, T-Mac, Travis McDonald. And your other captain who's going to make a lot of noise tonight, I think, is number 13, Gary Silvers. Number 22, Jacob Combs. And Mr. Space, I like to call him. Number 44, Richie Hyde. And it's going to be an explosive night tonight for our offense, I think.
I think so. They have been so far. They haven't given us any reason to think that it won't be. And I'm sure Traverse City will come with not only some intensity, but a solid game plan on the defensive side to try to shut us down. So it'll be interesting to see what they try to do, because they've got to defend one of the most potent offenses in the Big North, and weapons, as we know, in the middle and also out on the edges. So it'll be interesting to see how they try to do that.
Yeah. Again, you hit it right on the head, John. We have an offense that's going to put a lot of points on the board, but they have an offense that they've been running for a very long time. They run this spread offense. They run a jet play. They really put a lot of pressures on your corners. They put a lot of pressure on the linebackers to have to make a play sideline to sideline. It's going to be interesting to see how we handle that.
It will be. We saw it at the JV game last night that you and I were at, and I know at the freshman level also up there last night, they like to stack it up on one side and say we're bigger, faster, stronger, and we're going to throw all of our guys in to the left side or to the right side and hope you can stop us. And then, of course, at this level, too, they'll be able to mix that up a little bit. And if you do stack too much outside, they'll be able to counter back a little bit. So you can't just match up man for man when they do that. So Coach Baker's got his work cut out for him tonight, too, and it'll be fun to watch. Fun to watch how we defend it. We do have some speed out there, which helps.
Yes, it does. Also, I think Sovereign, he was out for a game or two. Their quarterback, I believe he's back tonight. It'll be fun to watch him. I believe he's a basketball player too. If I'm not
Max
mistaken.
Sovereign, he is. He's one of their best basketball players on their team. Nice athlete.
So, and Dylan Rowe, obviously he's a halfback. He's a load. He's a solid young man. He's a lefty playing basketball as well, and he's a good football player too.
He is highly thought of, I think, to play at the next level too on the basketball side of things. I haven't seen him play football yet, so that'll be fun to watch.
So they have some athletes. They got some pride. Looks like Traverse City Trojans will be kicking off to start the game. They will be defending their south end zone. We have Mike Weeks, number 33, the playmaker, back to receive, along with number 28. Josh Belt getting some play back there. And
good to see Josh back there with that speed. It's a great spot to put him. And
he's an underrated back in my book, and I think he's going to show a lot next year.
Yeah, another year under his belt to be able to put some experience into being able to see holes and create holes.
All right, so Jacob Gorder's kick off the 2010 Cadillac Viking homecoming. Josh Belt's going to come out wide side. He has a little bit of a seam, tripped up there nicely by number 22, James Newland. So Cadillac will take